Dear supporters, my name is Tom Champagne, and I'm here to deliver a very important message about one of the gravest challenges facing civil society today. Across Britain, politicians and business leaders are scrabbling around to find solutions to the climate crisis. What's more, society is unable to tackle social problems and see to the needs of the disadvantaged. The government is apparently unable to stand up to corporate greed and unwilling to tackle injustice, social decay and neglect. This situation is made more critical by widespread public apathy and disempowerment. The results will be climate chaos, increased inequality and chronic social decomposition. We believe another world is possible, one that believes in social justice, one that believes in communities based on social inclusion, a world that works for the good of the many and not of the few. It's time we take action for change, and that's why we're asking you to sponsor an activist today. Stanley Richmond works in a cement work. He has been sponsoring one of our activists for 5 years. My sponsored activist is called Marrow. I chose him because he's got dreadlocks. This is a picture he sent me of himself de-locked to a coal-fired power station. These people are suffering persecution. We've got to help them. I think it's important that those little soap dodgers get the chance to have a bath. At the end of the day, I have the satisfaction in my heart that tonight, Marrow won't have to raid a skip round the back of Tesco's just to put food on his table. I used to worry about taking my wife and kids to Malaga on holiday in the plane. Thanks to Support an Activist, I can relax in the knowledge that an activist is doing my bit on my behalf. Sponsor an Activist is a registered charity case. We pride ourselves on keeping admin costs to a minimum so your money gets directly to where it's needed, with the crusties. Set up a direct action direct debit with Sponsor an Activist and get a complimentary all private property is theft keyring. £5 a month could help build a compost toilet in a commune or a squat. Just £10 a month could help supply an activist with soya milk for 2 weeks. £15 a month could help pay for an eye operation for an activist who has been badly beaten by the police. Give an activist a D-lock and he can tie himself to a Harrier jump jet for a day. Give an activist a Harrier jump jet and he and his family can attack military installations across Britain for a generation. Activists don't want to live on handouts. They want the tools to work themselves out of poverty. We believe it is possible for these crusties to set up their own charities with their own fundraising departments, which can provide ethical office jobs for other middle-class white people. At the heart of Sponsor an Activist is the ethos of armchair activism, helping people who can't take direct action take action. Because we believe that anti-capitalism begins in the home. You can make a difference. Together we can overcome activist fatigue and create a world which is safe for activists to sabotage state power, deface corporations and enact radical hands-on solutions that go beyond trying to change the world by giving a few pounds through your bank account each month. Thank you so much for your support. That's it.